Friday. Let's take you over to the game. We are actually playing Assault at the satellite array. So there we go. The scenario has been updated. We've got the Firebirds versus the Raada Wanderers. We've got captain of the Firebirds playing here against Thardkad1. Let's introduce Andre playing Separatists representing the Firebirds, which is very much New Zealand and Lord of the Rings influenced, which you guys all know which team I'm rooting for just based on that alone. Just kidding. Try to be impartial. And on the right side,
flame in there.
Yeah, we'll show off Andre's Lord of the Rings / Firebird themed everything in a moment. It's pretty cool. On the right side, representing the Raada Wanderers, captained by Brendo, we've got Thardkad1 playing First Order. Catherine, has Raada been featured in Star Wars media? I'm not going to count books or comics. We've seen it.
No, it has not been on screen, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking. Okay, gotcha. So another new team. The Foxes, I would say, are a rebranded, a soft rebrand, because you were still Team Fox the last couple of seasons. Now you're the Tara's Foxes. You're still Fox related.
Yeah, you can still call us Team Fox if you want.
Yeah, not gonna be too offended.
Is also just a Star Wars planet doing the whole sports thing.
Yeah.
Geographically based teams. Why not? It's fun.
Yeah. It seems to be kind of a theme. We'll show you guys the standings in a moment. Which list would you like to break down while the players start setting up their ships?
Sure, I'll take the First Order.
Cool. So I'll do Andre's list really quick then. Andre, captain of the Firebirds, is rocking a Zam Wessel list. So leading off, top of the order is Zam Wessel in the fire spread, 8 points now with Notorious, Savage Press, Crew, Contraband Cybernetics, Slave 1, Title, and Boba Fett, Separatist Gunner. Then we've got Dirge, the one that's harder to kill, with Marksmanship, Proton Cannons, Xandu Blood, and Proton Bombs. Then we've got a Tri-Fighter, our friend DIS T81. I believe this is the one that's the pickup and reroll for Strain and Depletes, correct? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Without maneuver, afterburners, and contingency protocol.
Yes, Separatist question? I have no clue.
Yeah, let's just double check. I would put the card up on screen for you guys, but it's super tiny. I mean, I am, and it's super tiny. Yeah, while you defend or perform an attack, you may reroll any number of your dice. Then, if you were defending, gain 1 strain token for each die that you rerolled, and then vice versa for attacking, gain depletes. And then we've got a couple of drones here. We've got DFS 081 with energy shell charges, independent calculations, and struts, and then the Iron Assembler with Discord missiles, independent calculations, and grappling struts. That is the list for the captain of the Firebirds. Now for Thardkad and FO. Take it away, Catherine.
Sure, Thardkad over here. We got some First Order. I actually played these 5 ships on my game Wednesday, but we got some slightly different upgrades here.
Yeah, that's cool. So
we got Midnight with Swarm Tactics and Fanatical. Swarm Tactics important because he's got Whirlwind over here with the Enhanced Jamming Suite, Fanatical, Marksmanship, Cluster Missiles, and Optics. Getting that up to I6. Also around at I6 shooting, we got Von Reg. He's got Lone Wolf, Marksman, Deuterium Power Cells, and Mag Pulse. And then rounding out the list I5, we got Malors with Mag Pulses as well. And then Kylo with Jamming Suite, Malice, Brilliant Evasion, Predator, and Pattern Analyzer.
Got a little behind. Boom. And then Kylo. And there's Whirlwind. My overlay was out of order from your, so I threw myself off trying to show each little bit. We got there. We did it. This reminds me of Crispy's list a little bit. He had the Malrus Midnight Whirlwind thing going on in his list that he was playing for a while. So familiar with it a little bit. It's a cool list. Swarm Tactics is good. It always has been. It's an interesting upgrade. You don't see it much at all, but it has always been a great. It's just because it's synergy based. You don't take it just for the prospect of an I6.
Out when you got specific synergies for it.
Yeah.
And Whirlwind combos well with it.
Right. Greg, thank you so much for the sub. What is up, man? The commish is here, and he is ready to supervise this game and regulation. Make sure there's nothing too sketchy going on. While I have a second, let's just take a look at the level of effort. Andre, a man after my own heart. I was known for kind of putting a lot of effort into custom stuff, but he's gone a step above that. He's not only got his custom dials and tokens, he's got Sauron Force tokens, and then he's also, you look at his ships, custom textures for each ship with Firebirds, the Firebird logo and color palette on there. So kind of fun. It's good for him. So we're playing Assault at the Satellite Array. Both these lists, you know, they're five ship lists, both gonna hold their own pretty well. I'd say the drones are more favored just because they can stay put the entire time if they want to. It's a little harder for First Order to be able to toilet bowl the same way. I mean, it's not even toilet bowling; you're just staying still. So,
Yes.
we'll see. I mean, if you take Zam off the board, you most likely win. I think in most scenarios, if you present the idea of, oh, you take Zam, do you win or lose? You probably expect to win a game where you remove Zam from the equation because she is 8 points. But we'll see. It just really depends on when she goes down and who she trades out with.
Well, I like this initial setup for Thardkad. He's got the bottom of the board covered with his big block that wants to do big damage with lots of shots. And all that's over there is where the two vultures are, which want to just hang out on those rocks. So he's got a little time to play with those solitarily, unless Andre decides he's just not going to go straight with them and try and run them away. But that's atypical Separatist play there.
Yeah. The gas
So I like this
clouds.
opening setup.
Yeah, the gas clouds on the First Order side doesn't really typically, if you are able to, you put a gas cloud over by the Separatist side's objective, because it makes it harder to do the struts, because you can't do it on gas clouds. But that's
Okay.
not going to be a factor here, and I think we're about ready to rock and roll.
Yep, Andre going first. I also was about to have to shop this out, looking at Andre's ships. Being a BattleTech fan makes me think of Clan Jade Falcon way too hard, which are also all about green birds.
How old is BattleTech now? That's a game that's been
It's
out
been out
for,
since the 80s.
yeah, that's awesome.
It's almost as old as I am.
We got our young captain of the Guitars Foxes joining me.
Young captain,
20, 25, maybe 24 in that age
yeah.
range.
42.
Look great, Catherine. Don't worry. You look younger than me, whether I'm shaved or not.
I get that. I was actually doing some math with my team. I think my team is the oldest team in the league
I
currently.
think I remember you mentioning that. That's like a really interesting fun fact.
Our average age is 40.
Yeah.
Our youngest member is 32.
Let me make sure I get our colors right here. So Whirlwind is green. They're all off right now. Hilo is going to be blue.
BattleTech maybe from the 70s. As far as I'm aware, I believe it's from 84, but maybe it's from older than that.
Wow.
But the date in my mind is from 1984.
Who else plays BattleTech? My old roommate Eddie is still
Yes,
really good
Greg
friends
is
with him.
from 84, and
He
I
loves that
know
game.
Greg is 3 years younger than me.
NFL insider Leroy saying everybody looks up to you, God King Greg.
I should just Google it. That'd be a lot easier.
Google is helpful. Sometimes comes in clutch. So we had fast maneuvers with the droids, with the drones, to park on those obstacles using them struts. Open them up. So the only thing is, if you decide to stay put, you kind of turn your list into a 3-ship list with a couple of point objective monkeys.
So I'm totally derailing this, but yes, I was correct. FASA Corporation published the first BattleTech game set in 1984 as Battle Droids.
DFS about to die in turn 2. Yeah, well, certainly could happen.
That is, yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about with this setup. So he's right there. The rest of Andre's list is not going to be positioned to support them
Right.
in this next round. So this is a great opening position for Thardkad to eliminate those vultures. It's little other nothing else to deal with.
Get some free points. Free points, or
Yep.
what feels like free points. I don't know what SCX is, but we can create a Twitch channel called SCX, get it affiliate status, and then I can gift 100 subs to SCX.
SCX is Steel City X-Wing, and that is...
Oh, is that what we
out of-
referred is Steel City we call SCX? I thought he just had a typo and I was trying to give him shit for it.
Yep, that's out of England. I know Tom Veal's part of it, and some other British guys. I'm sure I know the names, but I don't know the names in my head.
When I think of Steel City, I think of, isn't Pittsburgh known as the Steel City?
Probably.
I keep thinking it's like a Pittsburgh-based X-Wing stream.
Pittsburgh
But they're
Steelers.
like, you know, the thought of gifting 100 subs, it's like one thing. It's like, okay, sure, it's $500, but I think what hurts even more is knowing that the streamer only gets $250 of that $500.
Yes.
That's painful to think about. I would rather donate the $500.
Indeed.
Don't want to inflate Tom's ego. I like Tom. Tom is a fantastic guy who plays a fantastic game.
I can't ignore Tom just because he is a veteran Fox member, been with us in season 2 and 3.
Yeah, you had the wombo combo of Ben and Tom is, it's like the late innings. You got your 8th and 9th inning relievers shut down good players. That's what Tom and Ben are for, or were for you. I know Ben is still on your team, right? You drafted him
Ben is
again.
still on my team. I got to draft him again.
The scenario is assault. We were going with the visual icons top right of the timer. I just can't speak.
Yeah, you have a sensor.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, because a satellite, it's like the sensor symbol, which is like a satellite. So I use that one. It's similar to so if you guys notice in the GSB thumbnails, they have like a similar kind of iconography for their thumbnails. I helped develop that with Dion. So I tried to just, because people probably are used to that, be somewhat adjacent to that with when we've made the scenario die, and then doing this now, just trying to get less info on the screen or condense it where we can. All right, so here's our first shot, our first catch of the day. Looks like this is is this Vonreg? Who is, yeah. And plenty of evades after spending a calculate. So that was the iron assembler parked in the middle rock there.
I guess Vonreg didn't have DFS on that.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not for initiative. Have these different symbols.
Just out. Okay, that's why.
This is chance. This is scramble. This is salvage. This is assault. I could technically have it on both sides. I just didn't like the way that looked, so I just right justified it. I don't know. It's just, to my taste, it might not be the best thing.
What is chance?
Chance is a crosshair.
Okay.
I'll pop it back.
Sure.
Yeah, like just shooting at each other.
Ooh, that's gonna be a damage going into Vonreg.
Bad time for Vonreg to be taking damage early in the game. Can't afford to be doing it much. He's got deuterium, the thing. Another shot though here.
Iron assembler this time.
Wow, a little bit of fire here. Vonreg gets the evades though. He's got it.
The squigs this time.
Slightly concerning there for a moment, but.
Well, yeah, positive trade that round for Andre.
Absolutely.
This turn 2 will be the one where Thardkad is hoping to bring some damage.
Yeah. While we have a second, while players are planning for the second round, we'll take a look at our standings here. So updated as of the information I have today, just before the stream, you can see the Foxes climb up the ladder. They now have 3 points, as well as NJO. It's going to be an interesting the Michelangelo division. All eyes on all 4 divisions. If you can see, a lot of draws. So only 1, 2, 3 teams with 3 points. So the Hot Shots, believe, are the first to reach a decisive series win in week 1. And
I believe I saw that 5 Straight Boost got the win over NJO.
that just come in
4 points. That was earlier today, I think.
Oh, gotcha. I know that I don't hold this against Greg because he doesn't update it like as stuff comes in. But also the match reporting, it's a little hard for me to follow just because there's so many teams now. So I usually just will at the end of the day just take a look. So thank you for the update. 5 Straight Boosts will climb the ladder as well. As you said, they get a win, so they're up to 4 points. So I suppose they enter first place for now.
Yep, for now.
It is win-loss draw, yeah. Later. Greg, I googled like what's the standard like win-loss draw, like, or like the rate, like what each one is, and people are like it's typically win, then loss, then draw. So I just did that. So I know some people like to do win, draw, loss. I'm doing win, loss, draw. So I know it's a little can be confusing.
Like we're just waiting on Zam.
I think it's probably too late to change it, because this it's all gonna look different. So I'll just, every time I show the screen, I'll just be like, I'm doing it differently. This is win, loss, draw.
I mean, you could just post something in the middle that says what it is.
That's not a bad little disclaimer. Not a disclaimer, just a little footnote being like, this is the format, win, loss, draw.
Correct.
How do they, in X-Wing, is it win, loss, draw? Like for OP? I think it is.
I don't know. I have not paid attention and have not played live X-Wing since the new format came in. I have not played in a tournament since there have been draws.
Yeah. Let's see, I can quickly update this graphic in the background here. Are there any other updates that we have?
Not that I know offhand. Okay. Wolfpack and 66 drew, apparently. Yeah, I remember seeing that now. Yeah, but I already got the Fox win in there.
Yep, I do. Reordering it real quick. Points.
All right, road coming in. We got Thardkad first player. System stays stuff. Zam choosing a card.
All right, and go ahead, Catherine. I'm sorry, I'm doing this in the background. I'll be right with you.
You're good. No surprise. Vultures just chilling on their obstacles. Whirlwind coming in. We're gonna get a boost jam. You're gonna chill there. I know you'd probably like to try and get cluster missiles onto Iron Assembler as well.
Who else did you say drew Lothal Wolfpack? I think I have that in there already.
Yeah, Wolfpack and 66.
Got it. We're good.
He's gonna focus and then jam himself. Seems unnecessary since he's gonna be going first to I6. Doofus just sitting there. Tri-Fighter still just going around it seems. We'll pick up that objective, but not cutting in quite yet.
Yeah, this is the one. Just got to stay close, like King of the Hill. I like Assault. I don't have to think too hard. I just need to be near it. I don't have to worry about doing that scenario action, which can be kind of catastrophic.
Okay, he's gonna take a boost roll. Apparently that's something that this one can do. Oh, afterburners. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this one used to
Afterburners,
be
and
5
then
points.
roll evade.
Now it's a lot cheaper.
4 points. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, 4 points seems reasonable.
No locks for Malorus.
You have whiskey? Oh, that sounds great.
Kylo, I think he's just out of bullseye at the moment. Might have it, but it's tight.
That bullseye can get real skinny.
Yeah,
You're just off
I don't
angle
think
just a
he
little
has
bit.
it. I think it's just out.
Let's talk about your whiskey selections. Nice, 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 nice. What's your poison, Catherine? Unless you don't drink, then good for you.
You're talking about alcohol?
Yeah.
I barely drink, but I mean, I like tequila and vodka.
Catherine loves Long Island iced teas, confirmed. Although there's other things in that.
Actually, I have never had a Long Island iced tea because I don't like mixing a bunch of alcohols together.
It's
So,
very,
no,
yeah,
I
it's the
do
get
not
drunk
have
fast.
vodka and
drink.
tequila at the same time. I'll have a tequila
Yeah.
drink or I'll have a vodka drink.
Dude, Long Islands are like, people like hate them and think they're like trashy drink, but they're delicious and they're great. I mean, if you want to have a good time, you only need to have like maybe 2. Lightweights
I'm
only
a
need
sucker
1.
for White Russian.
White Russians are awesome. I've had an espresso martini before. Those are pretty solid.
Or a mudslide's a good time.
Pumpkin beer currently. 'Tis the season coming up here for the pumpkin spice, pumpkin flavored everything. White Russians suck. Jesus.
Well, it's not milk, it's cream.
Yeah. What an idiot.
You're putting milk in there, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. That's why they suck, because he's always made them wrong.
Irish cream straight is a great time. Of course, maple whiskey is a great time. Shout out to Deslin.
Almost got the graphic updated.
Dirge, alright, I was about to see if Dirge had the bullseye there, but Dirge decided to go off of Onreg and will line that up against Whirlwind. That is a fantastic option.
Proton cannon's always exciting. I always enjoy seeing a proton cannon shot.
Yeah.
Something
and
about it.
The bazillion focuses will not matter because dead to rights.
Yeah, it's just such a wicked combo. A good proton cannon shot with dead to rights. Just roll the natties. You'll be. So we have Midnight here, checking for locks. You've got 2 choices. You've got DFS and got we just moved a ship before you took a lock.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, I see it dropped on Dirge now.
He locked Dirge, interesting.
Then Vonreg will crash
I don't think he has
into.
Arc on Dirge.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. It's a little tight.
All right, Swarm Tactics on Whirlwind.
Uh-oh, Discord
And
time.
we're throwing up Discord. likely going under Von Reg. So it'll only sit in the back.
Yeah, which means it's 1 turn of damage.
There it is.
Yep, it hits
so
him.
He'll get 1 crit there.
Although Malrus will have an opportunity, maybe, if they want, shoot it off. That just feels bad. But it's the value of the Discord missile, the Buzz Droid Swarm.
Yep. It would not be a terrible target for Malrus to go after.
Yeah. Because, you know, that's your only
Dirge.
shot.
Anyway.
I mean, other than Dirge, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Midnight, as I said, does not have Dirge. So just be going at Doofus with nothing. Gets
1 hit. Doofus likely to roll out of this one, and does.
Yeah,
With
no
2
problem.
evades.
We'll go Von Rig, I suspect, on Iron Assembler. We got Bullseye, range 2.
So I'll make sure the chat can hear Catherine okay. Sometimes you spike a little bit and then you settle back to your normal volume. I just want to make sure can you guys hear okay?
I will try to keep it on the level.
Yeah. I know you can hear her, just want to make sure you can hear her well enough. I don't want to be too loud. I'm a loud guy. Cool.
Alright, so Von Rig's got 2, is rolling that lock. Alright, so this is that Iron Assembler.
Hey, from Nash Vegas. Is that a combination of Nashville and Las Vegas? Oh my goodness gracious, Andre blessed with some paint so far.
Whirlwind now. Did not take the lock.
Pinged 2 ships. I think we're going into Dirge.
Does not have Arc on Dirge. The pings for the number of focuses that Whirlwind will get. But it'll just be a primary into Doofus, because no lock for those missiles.
2 hits after spending the focus. And a blank out. Hey-o!
That's huge.
That's a couple
there,
into Doofus. Yeah, but you're right, Doofus still alive. To answer your question, it's baffle. It's not actually really hard.
Turn. Did not quite line up the offense needed. We'll see if we can capitalize elsewhere.
It's for self-protection. Yeah, exactly. My handsomeness is... My mom says I'm handsome, so I think I must be. My mom's in Hawaii right now. I'm jealous.
Going after the Discord.
Yep, makes sense. One. Discord rolls. Does it get that evaded? Oh, come on. Oh.
It does, but you know, no need to feel bad about it as a pot shot.
Yeah. All right, so now we've got Kylo top.
Yep.
It's another 2 dice shot.
Does not have Bullseye.
Can spend some force, make it 2. Does have Malice as well. And I mean, crits into Tri-Fighters, it's all in the hole. Everything's on the hole here. And
and he'll be fine.
Yeah, probably gonna take the strain to re-roll just 1. Okay. Re-rolls it into an eyeball result, and we'll spend the focus and not take anything. This is natural glow, dude. Yeah, exactly. An X-Wing Angel is what you're calling me? Thank you, JJ. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's an unnecessary strain there, but also this doesn't matter. One way or the other, nothing else is happening the rest of the turn.
Yeah. What was unnecessary about the strain?
I mean, he could have spent the evade anyways. No one's shooting him. But also, again, he's going to remove the strain anyway because he's stressed. So either way, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's pointless either way.
All right, so here's a proton cannon shot. I believe this is going into Whirlwind, and pretty good.
See who he's shooting at.
No lock to use here. So dead to rights is a thing. I'm just gonna hope And that's where you. Nope.
Whirlwind. Nope, you cannot
Nope.
spend that whirlwind. You are
Yeah.
dead to rights, and you are
It
going to be
all
taking
goes
crits to
through.
your shield. 2 shields and then a crit.
What is the crit?
Looks like a wounded pilot. Yep. And then Zam at Vonreg.
Oh, nice roll from Zam. Spend to make
Yep.
it hit crit. Going to. Spending the focus. Sauron, the Eye of Sauron focus.
Vonreg still has an eyeball, but hoping to not take lose a shield here, and will be fine. Spends the focus. Checker for Lone Wolf does not have it, but can just spend the focus. Will not take that crucial shield, so that will be a discord onto the shield.
Yep.
Oh no, I forgot.
More opportunities to shoot him. Yeah. So
all right, yeah.
DIS outmaneuver.
This is vultures have shot yet either.
I know. This is a scary shot. Vultures haven't shot. DIS now taking an outmaneuver shot into Vonreg. A little scary here. Can gain a deplete token to re-roll the blank. So you have built-in double mods. You have ways to mod your defense and attack dice at all times with this pilot, but it returns a blank in the blank. Just 2. Vonreg gonna get 4 instead of 5 because of outmaneuver. It's obstructed range 3. Here we go. We get 2 evades. Nice. Vonreg. Sigh of relief. Still getting shot at by the drones.
Yeah, they would love to get that shield off him.
Yeah, Vonreg just hoping for a blank in these 2 attack dice. Not getting it there. Spending a calculate. Hit crit. Can you get 2 more evades? Does. Wow. My goodness.
I got 1 more.
One more shot.
Range 2.
Oh, there you go. Okay, just hope for an evade. Get 1 evade. Get a squiggle. There it is at the bottom. Vonreg.
Big relief for Vonreg.
Truly an ace here. And the Discord will ping off the last shield. Ethereum might be something to consider now. Yeah, Vonreg, very lucky indeed as we head into the 3rd round. Objective points are about to be tallied here. They are checking them now.
Yeah, it looks like it's 4-1.
That's rough.
Yep.
Although I think Thardkad gets the bottom right.
Yeah.
That is the only one
gets
against
that 1.
Yeah, 4-1.
But Separatists are winning the tie in the middle, and then all these other 3 are locked up.
Nick has a permanent light aura, real Tinder god. Dang, yeah. What's up, Crispy? Shout out to Crispy who joined us for our 2nd episode of recording the podcast. That was a good time.
Zam getting a trigger on her condition.
Oh, and Vonreg, here we go.
Yep.
Sam, I think, has a force as a mod here. Oh my
Oh,
god.
geez.
Oh, Vonreg, not going to be so lucky this time. And dies. That is what makes Zam brutal. Vonreg, when he thought he was lucky, Zam says, wait a minute, I'm going to shoot you again. That is a tough 5 points to lose. Now it's a significant uphill battle, 9-1, as the Firebirds captain takes an 8-point lead 2nd round.
Yeah, the opening was just not set up there, and Andre got everything he needed.
Yep.
And that's just a disgusting opening. Turn 2, 9-1.
Andre is one of the best players in the draft league, like hands down. Dude just knows how to win. He just wins. Even when we were losing, he was winning. He just knows how to win. Good player. My brother, I think I showed this to you guys. My brother, he loves like taking Polaroid pictures, and he like took a picture of the high video, and he gave this to me when I was in Sonoma. It's just hilarious. And so I have it. Like a pretentious dick, a picture of myself looking like a dick right next to me on my desk. So I just kind of put that over here. It kind of sits right there. Oh man. Somebody mentioned the YouTube short I made about all my qualities. That one that kind of went like it didn't go viral, but a lot of people saw that one. Like for my standards, at least, a lot of people.
All your qualities.
It was a joke. So I made a video of being like why I'm still single, and then it's like I have an 800 credit score. I have $1 million in assets, and it's literally all my Lego sets. And it's like I know how to read, I can cook, and like me cooking is just like a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, just like a joke. But I think it got like 30,000 plays on. Got 30K on Instagram. I think on YouTube it got like a few thousand. YouTube the algo is different. I didn't take it down. Oh, there was an issue on. You can still watch it on Instagram. It's a YouTube. It's a YouTube Shorts DMCA copyright issue. It like, they let me search the audio and use the song, and then YouTube was like, "Oh, this is this song. You can't use it actually anymore." So it's still up somewhere on one of my social media channels, and if they believe it's my Instagram. I would never take that down. It was fun. I feel like if I could just make that I would just make that video my entire dating profile if I really wanted to. Like, take it or leave it. This is it. This is me. I look really good in that first frame though. At the very first shot of me being like, this is why I'm single. Cool boy. I'm like, why can't I look like that all the time? Yeah, Von Reg rolling what? Yeah, after what, 17 evades in a row? Yeah. So 9-1. Catherine, let's talk about what's going through Thardkad's head here. I know it's probably not likely that he'll win, but what would you do in his position? Looking at everything. I know. It's tough.
Well, you've already got Doofus at down to 1, so you need to finish that off. That is a priority.
Yeah, that does
But
remove a point away as well.
You are now in a position where you have to take out Zam.
Yeah, Zam, who hasn't taken any damage yet, right? I don't think.
Yeah,
yeah.
None
But
of
you're
the
right.
rest of us have
You're
taken
right.
damage yet. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Position where you have to focus all the fire onto Zam.
Silencer Kylo without concussion missiles, you're really leaning into thinking you're gonna get bullseye all the time.
Whisper, you mean? But yes.
Or sorry, Whisper Kylo. I had Silencer Kylo on my mind because during the show we talked about Nova and a lot of people were playing Silencer Kylo for some reason. So I keep thinking I'm getting them mixed up. But yeah, I mean, not having concussions on Whisper Kylo. It's what I usually see with instinctive aim. This one, you're really asking him to get bullseye all the time.
Well beyond range 1 of Assembler.
Yeah, no repairing of damage cards.
Yeah, that's nowhere close to range 1. Yep, so Whirlwind turning into point towards Zam. Makes sense. Also, probably did not have enough room to go straight.
Yeah, definitely not.
So, naturally, that's one option that cannot go after Doofus.
Wounded pilot roll. Returns nothing. Yeah, I mean, you lose Whirlwind, you're gonna be down 13-1.
Yeah, what did Whirlwind do there for actions?
Thought I saw Focus get dropped, and then
lock?
I don't see anything. I think it was a lock. Yeah. You got a
Did
bump.
not risk jam this turn, although could have easily jammed a Doofus.
First player this turn, it looks like it is Thardkad.
Although I think, as I recall, lock jam's not an option. Yeah, lock jam's not an option, so never mind.
Here's Mal.
Miler's just going straight, as expected. Dist. Took the bump into Kylo. Makes sense.
And DIS's ability, it doesn't. You having depletes or strains already does not prevent you from being able to gain more to reroll dice. So is very difficult to put away.
Interesting. Always available.
Always available. Yeah, you can put 20 red tokens on that ship.
Yep. Malor's going for a lock. I'm pretty sure did not have Zam in range. That's the one you would want. Does he have Arc? No, definitely does not have Arc on Dist. And an Iron Assembler I don't think is going to be in range for clusters.
Well, Mal's got Mag Pulse.
Oh, Mag Pulse.
Yeah.
Okay. Used to seeing clusters, but okay, Mag Pulse, so that's
Me
good
too.
then.
Yeah, Mag Pulse is. It depends on, as Chris would say, it depends on who, how many whispers you have. I think Mag Pulse is overkill in this list with 2 whispers, but
Philo pulls the sloop. Was not expecting that, so we are not engaging on Zam.
have Zam like 1 Banks or 2 Hards or 1 Hards.
Does not have the room. Is that bullseye?
I'm gonna say no, but it is again very close.
Yeah, it's very close. Oh man, that is so tight. I think it's a pixel out.
Just a pixel out. Here goes Dirge, just saying hello to Whirlwind. They're high-fiving on their way past each other.
Yep.
He's debating a boost here towards the right side objective.
Yeah, a boost to right. Well, if you would boosted right, he might get a block on midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, also a boost left to contest that would be good. But he could just stay there and get shots.
And you could, it looks like an opportunity to boost for Zam.
Looks like Zam is going to boost. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, this is a tough one. A great positioning here now for the Separatists.
So Midnight did take the straight, so is trying to finish off Doofus.
It's like might be taking a range 1 shot from Dirge in the process, but gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, Swarm Tactics Whirlwind up. That is going to be Malor's ability.
That's a big stress token you got there.
Yeah, that's a bit hefty.
That stress token is brought to you by Hefty. Range 1 obstructed here into the 1-hole DFS. Ooh, there you go. There's 3 that you need.
Yep, is he going to spend the focus? Feel like you gotta do it. Especially since it'll take 1 shot away from you.
Yep. So now a single blank will finish off, and that is enough. So 2 points. You get on the board there, getting a ship off the board. You'll remove that. That point will no longer be scored by Andre either, so that also kind of helps a little bit.
Yep. All right, Whirlwind. Should be getting 2 focuses, it seems.
Yep, it's like it.
Oh, +3 because simultaneous fire. So yeah, we'll get 3 focus.
Yeah, we deleted them early.
Yep.
So there are the 3 focuses, dropping them on.
Yeah, those are on Whirlwind, despite where they are physically positioned. And taking the shot, Iron Assembler. We did get the lock, so this will be a cluster missile this time.
Yeah.
And if he took the standard loadout, should have optics.
Oh, he's gonna reroll both.
Optics are there, but he is.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Yeah, that was.
You can't optics twice, huh? It's only 1.
No, you cannot. Should not have rerolled.
Yeah, rerolling both was a little greedy, not necessary, and spends to get out of it. So now you can fire a second cluster missile shot.
Yep, shooting into Zam. Maybe.
Yeah, it's scary when you're down to 2-hole here.
Going for it.
That's better.
Gets all
Natties.
three.
That's 3. Zam will take 1. Zam is gonna spend a force and take 1. It has Notorious as well. And gets the lock.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Savage, Notorious.
Did we see the Notorious trigger though? I know that. I don't know if we see the strain.
Yeah, he has not spent Notorious. He flipped Savage Force. Looks like we're not using Notorious.
Huh.
Alright, Kylo, like as I said, did not have the bullseye.
Rolled 3 dice for some reason though.
Range 1.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's range 1. And again, re-rolling, hoping for 3 evades, gets it. Andre getting the results he needs. So DIS takes no damage there from Kylo's range 1 shot. Next, we move on to Malrus. Malrus took a lock on Iron Assembler for a Mag Pulse Warhead, but you have range 1 on Zam. Zam's taken a whopping 1 shield so far.
I would go with Zam. You already flipped the condition, so I would take the range 1. Looks like that's what's happening.
Yeah, and that's 2 hits and a crit. Zam, a blank out. So shields are down on Zam. Down to 6-hole. And I don't believe he can he's bonus attacking because he got all 3 lock. I don't remember how those cards exactly work.
Yeah, he has the lock card which he used, so no bonus attack this turn. Alright, Dirge at midnight.
Hold on for dear life. Dirge. More paint here. Spend the focus. 2 hits and a crit. Midnight has no tokens here for defense. Spent it, finishing off DFS. Open for a couple of evades and gets 1. I undid this focus spend for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Alright, Zam shot.
What just happened? Did that damage go through, or? Midnight should take a shield, right?
Yeah, Midnight lost a shield.
Okay.
Whirlwind dodged that shot. Now dissed.
Oh, that's right. You can't mod your shot. Midnighters will still lock out there on Dirge. Good call.
Ah, Midnight locked Dirge. Okay.
Crits from GIS. And Malrus taking 2.
Malrus.
So shield and a damage card.
And now Iron Assembler. At Whirlwind. Whirlwind still has a focus.
Yep. For 1. Whirlwind gets the evade.
Okay.
So who did Zam shoot at?
Zam shot at Whirlwind, and it was 3 hits and 3 evades.
Lucky Whirlwind. All right, so looks like
FO should score 3.
Yep.
Maybe just 2. It is 3. Definitely need to keep that massive stress out there, or some stress. There we go.
Just replacing it, yeah. Yeah, I'll just pull it off. All right, so 10-6, the gap has been narrowed a bit here. It was an 8-point gap. Now it's 4, heading into round 4. And if we go over to our standing screen, it should be updated. As the 5 straight boosts have their first series victory and through the first round. So they have 4 points total now with Foxes. And NJO right behind with 3. Mega Milk Union Order 66 tied with 2 draws at the top. Hotshots are the only one in their division. Leonardo division with a win.
So it's win, loss, draw. If that's the case, then Fox and NJO should have a 110.
Oh yeah, it's just because I reordered you, so it's wrong. But yeah, that what I put up, it's meant to be win loss draw. So, but this is mostly correct. So
Mostly total.
yeah, you should be 1-1-0. And then what else should be different?
NJO 110.
But NJO hasn't lost, right? They just drew this week, so it's 1-0-1.
No, NJO lost to 5 straight this week.
Oh, they're playing each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so NJO, yeah. Okay, 1-1-0. So close your eyes and imagine that, everybody, and that's what. I appreciate it. It's a lot going on, so I expect to make mistakes, but hold me accountable so I can make sure I fix them.
All right, so yeah, he got the important thing of finishing off Doofus, and he got some decent damage done to Zam. That's what he needed. Whirlwind was able to withstand the storm that was coming at them this turn. And just spread some damage around. Nothing huge.
Yeah, just try to keep pace with objectives as well. That's going to be the challenge. Medium base out there makes it more difficult.
Yes.
Got to keep Whirlwind alive. That's also important here. It's 4 points sitting out there that can pretty much secure the bag for Andre. Yeah, but that was a decent turn though for Thardkad. In fact, I think he won that turn.
Yes, definitely. He got what he needed to do that turn. And now he just needs to keep the pressure on.
All right, so 30 minutes left, heading into round 4. Damage report, Zam shields down. He saw an exit from DFS on that debris. He is gone. Whirlwind on 2-hole. Malrus, I believe, is on 2.
2-hole. Mm-hmm.
And Midnight has lost a shield. Midnight is about to clip that debris. I don't think there's any way you avoid that.
Yeah, that's unavoidable. Midnight's in a position where they need to stay close to Whirlwind, but they also want to not land on that obstacle. And they also might want to keep near that objective.
Yeah, a 3.
And then also be in a position to either shoot Iron Assembler or Zam. So
yeah.
We're probably looking at a 3-turn right.
Okay.
I think that accomplishes all the goals.
Let's look at a 3 bank as well. 3-turn right would work as well. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend besides X-Wing? Catherine, ain't doing anything?
Nope.
Staycation?
Just the usual weekend.
You were at a convention last weekend, right?
Yes, I was at Dragon Con.
Nice. You always go to that?
No, this was my first time.
And you met up with Pim, and who else was there?
Pim and Block.
Pim and Block. Buddha.
Yep.
Captain of the Core Confederacy of Independent Systems.
A heck of a party.
Always a good time. And Buddha kind of balances out Pim a little bit. If it was just Pim, he would be miserable. But with Buddha, it's a good time.
Consequently, I only briefly was with both of them. I was only with both of them very briefly.
Oh, yeah. Like at the same time, or like you were just busy doing other stuff?
At the same time. No, I spent a decent amount of time with him, and I spent some time with Block. But the only time all 3 of us together was very short.
Gotcha. Check it out, Catherine. I hope you're proud of me. I updated it again, so it should be
awesome.
Right this time.
As for the other divisions, I don't know if they're right, but yeah.
They should be. There wasn't as much movement in the according to the doc. Yeah. What was the panda? What was the panda game you crushed them in?
Oh, we were playing Past the Panda, dice game. I wouldn't say I crushed them in.
Yeah. Nick, are you doing the Ahsoka screening in Chicago?
It's just a
I
guy. Oh, here we go.
I
Rolling
heard there was
something.
I heard there was opportunities to see it in theaters. I didn't realize that maybe I'm not as on board with the show as other people, but I would still do that because it seems like a good time. I would hope the episode would be worth. I would imagine it is if it's in theaters.
So Whirlwind went out to the left. Took. Somehow did not hit the rock.
Cancel 212. You show me 212 Squadron. We'll make sure we cancel them. No spoilers. No, you're good. I won't. I won't actually talk about what's going on in the show. You know what I really want? I want to watch Andor in theaters. The whole show. One sitting.
Dirge doing a Talon roll.
Hmm.
Gonna get that objective and threaten Malorus with the cannon.
Okay. Malorus
Zam
should move at
calls
least.
the pursuit on Whirlwind. I am surprised Whirlwind went left there. Also surprised that, again, they somehow didn't hit the rock. I don't know how that's even possible.
JJ, I'd jump on to talk about the show. I don't know if I'd have the time to be able to do another podcast right now.
Malorus
But I would be down.
does go fast enough, taking the bank to avoid the cannon.
Scary. This range one is Zam. Zam. It's got that card face down. You should thank me. You should take me out to dinner. Whatever the card is. Probably has to do with pain and suffering.
Yeah, it's got 2 charges up. Likely has pain and suffering, especially since, you expect Zam to be a target, so you expect to get shot at.
Can you boost Zam here?
If you
think you get the
boost,
bullseye.
you are going to put yourself in Dirge's bullseye. So
That's correct.
that's an issue.
But Dirge would have an unmodded proton cannon, right?
Alternatively, just go
single mod.
left and keep pursuing Dist.
Yes.
Or... No, that's not an option. A good
Oh,
option.
boost
Yeah,
the
so
other way, yeah, pursuing. Yeah, I mean, Dis is such a
get
bait.
the
It's just so
bullseye
much bait.
range too, as well.
Bait
That would
piece.
be a jam.
Is the new podcast on Apple? It's supposed to be. The review process for the first episode is taking longer than we expected. So I'm gonna ask Andrew, who's our producer, about it after this stream ends. I will be sure to post it our Discord and on Facebook for you guys. It's supposed to be on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. It just I don't know how it's taking so long.
Welcome to the room, Mr. Crink. Yep, there's Midnight doing that 3-turn. Gets over the obstacle, but will bump Zam. But at least you're over the obstacle, so you can still shoot at Assembler or
Yeah.
Zam.
First time in the chat. So happy to be here for the first time. I've seen plenty on
Oh,
YouTube. Hey
live.
all. Hey, thanks for
Does not
joining.
have Assembler and Arc.
Thanks for supporting us and watching the YouTube content. Lots of you like X-Wing content. We have so much of it. I'm not saying it's good, but it's there.
Yeah, Midnight did take a damage from the debris, unfortunately. Just barely does not have Assembler in that arc. Baiting the shot, but I think you have to take it.
Shoot the Discord. No.
Discord.
Gonna do that instead.
No.
Okay. It's a choice. I don't even want to do commentary on this. It's so ugh. Who cares?
Fanatical spend.
Yep.
Or
So that'll
not
kill the
spend, but
Discord.
fanatical use. Discord is dead.
No rolls
Ready?
evade. Oh, hey Nick. Hey Catherine. All right, stop the stream. We're graced by Ollie.
Ollie Pocket.
This is happening. This is happening. He's here. Everybody, I prepared for this moment. Hold on. What do I do?
Yeah, I don't care.
Wow. You don't care? He's a winner from a bygone era.
Bygone era. That was back in 2019. That was ancient times.
One could say 2019. Yeah, 2019. You said 2018 or 2019?
2019.
Yeah, feels like even longer ago. You could say a bygone J era. Oh,
I'm here to make Brits cry.
Ollie may be the most.
is shot, but obviously Malorus, because Malorus is at half and not obstructed.
I think Ollie may be the most handsome X-Wing player in the European area / UK. You guys can debate that amongst yourselves.
So yeah, at Malorus.
Washed clearly. Yeah, well.
That's nothing anyways.
Zam time. Here we go. I mean, you got a whirlwind's right there, right? Range 1. It is obstructed.
Yeah, whirlwind is the call.
That's spicy.
Does Zam have tail gunner?
Oh,
No.
that is real. I think that you get 3 dice, so not necessarily dead, but oh, okay. Taking a crit. Not a direct.
Another wounded pilot.
Double wounded pilot. Wow, that is something else. Jeez. Not dead, I'll take it. Absolutely. You'll take it all day.
Bullseye shot. Predator. Force and malice, I presume.
Yep. Hit crit. No tokens. Pick them up. Reroll them.
Blue strain.
Ugh, you just get 1 through. A crit.
And just a crit. That crit is loose stabilizer.
Loose stabilizer. Go straight.
That will limit Disc's ability to impact the next round of combat. Malorus at the Zam shot. And this is the first shot at Zam this round, so we will see the card.
Yep. Zam rolling more paint. Spends the force, takes 1 down to 5.
And is using
And you should thank me. And Notorious. Remembers Notorious this time.
Yep. And we are going to get that bonus attack.
Ooh. This is probably gonna I would think this is a finish off Mal here. Mal's rolling too many greens. We'll see if that gets corrected in a second. Focus for 4 and you're dead. Malrus will go down.
Yeah.
Takes 2 and explodes.
That'll be 3 more points for the birds.
Firebirds up 13-6.
And Iron Assembler, range 1 into Midnight. Midnight is half. Oh, nope, we got Whirlwind first. Out the back. Oh. It's highlighting Dirge for some reason, but Dirge already shot. Oh, checking arcs to see how many focus Whirlwind gets. Right.
Ollie, of course, member of the Firebirds, cheering on his team captain. Kess already won, so this would put the Firebirds up, assuming he closes it. 3 wins to 1 here this series in week 2.
Yep. All right. Whirlwind shot into Assembler.
Is that a blank?
That is 2 eyeballs there, so all paint.
Iron Assembler.
Gonna take 2.
Takes 2, down to 1. But can regen, right? Or can fix hull.
Yeah. Staying alive there big and gonna get the shot into Midnight.
This is a bad turn for scenario points as well for the First Order. Midnight.
And Midnight is goner. It is 3 more points.
I think there should be 1 hole left, or did the damage get snuck in and I missed it? Oh, damage from the debris.
Yep.
From the debris, got it. So that puts Andre up to 16, and then you count up scenario points, and it's gonna be 3 more.
That's gonna be 2 more.
1 to 2 more. I can use my eyes. 18 to 6.
Yeah,
Heading into round 5
good
here.
chance this will be just a 5-round game.
Yeah.
Whirlwind's on 1. Kylo is untouched. I don't know how you pull this off. You have to somehow kill Zam and kill Dist for 12 points. And then also prevent almost all the objectives in this round.
The 405th Squadron is supposed to be going live, I think, soon. I'm just thinking about rating them after this. They should be live in, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, they were... When I saw their game was 1 hour after yours, I was like, oh, well, that's going to be some overlap. But no,
Yeah.
We're going to be done with this one quite quick.
Yeah, it's when... we recently... If there's been a trend, I mean, a pattern with a lot of games streamed, I feel like, especially with us, that it tends to, I would say 70% of the time the game is not particularly close. So it gets really exciting when the game is within a couple points, especially when it's not chance.
Yeah, just the turn 2 9-1 made it
Yeah.
really lopsided. Yeah.
Right.
Small favors to come back a little bit from that, but it's quickly falling apart. There in turn 4.
I will be
turn
streaming
4
later.
was an-
Sorry, go ahead, Catherine. I apologize.
I was just saying, turn 4 was an 8-0 gain.
Yeah, it's
So,
tough.
yeah.
I will be streaming again later tonight. Probably Jedi Survivor, continuing the Grandmaster playthrough. I think we're on part 4 or 5 now. So gonna do that, and then maybe 312 Crew Baseball. So if we didn't have the raid opportunity to raid 405th with Michael Shively, we would do a game of 312 Crew. But I'm gonna take the opportunity to eat dinner at a regular time, like maybe a semi-normal human being, and then come back and stream later tonight. So if you guys are bored and are in on a Friday night and want to watch me die a lot, Jedi Survivor, you'll have that opportunity. Also, thank you for the sub, Ollie.
And healing.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's always good to have you.
Thanks for the sub, Ollie. Oh, you want to offer a promotion?
Ooh,
Oh,
I think that looks pretty legit. Shout out to my moderator there for taking that one down.
You're welcome.
Also, thanks for helping. We didn't even need to moderate it, but thanks for being willing to help with the AMG interview stream.
All the time.
You are the best.
That's debatable.
Yeah, well, we'll roll with it for now.
Rolling a wounded and another wounded. Gonna get that stress.
Lots of stress.
The straight from this.
The music that's playing right now is very fitting for the way the game state is.
I can't hear it.
It's just funny.
And we'll fix the loose.
Here, what I can do is I can change my Discord mic to the stream mic. Oh, it just stopped. Never mind. It was. I was gonna say it was pretty funny. It's just kind of like chugging along. You know, I don't even know how to describe it. Just like a melody that you play when you're like talking about how bad the Sims are or something. Like I watch a bunch of Sims YouTubers for some reason, and they're always complaining about the Sims. and they use music like
Got
that.
it.
Cool. 405th is live, so we will raid them in a second. So don't go anywhere. Don't go too far.
Yep, just closing this out. Zam pursuing Whirlwind. And Whirlwind. Yeah, it does not have any mods. It's going to be 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Or maybe 4v3. That might be range 1.
Looks like it. It's taking a focus. You're welcome, man. I forget to raid. It's good to help out. And thanks for I saw you were hosting our stream on your channel while you're offline, which is also very kind. So thank you.
Kylo with 2 crits. And
Yeah, it's just not gonna be able to take DIS down. It's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked when he opted on turn 3 to pursue Dist instead of turning it on Zam, because Dist is just going to be too hard to take down and is not worth the points. But enough of me judging people's options. Whirlwind is being shot at and is gonna die.
Yep, that's enough.
That'll be 4 points.
4 more gets you to 22, and then you will get, looks like, another point for the center. So the final will be 23-7. Like that bottom right might be Kylo's. GG's. Thank you to both players for playing. Congratulations to the Firebirds as they take the 3rd game of this 6-game series.
Neutralized 22-6.
They secure
23-6, yeah.
the dub.
GG.